Hare Krishna Prabhu, we are ready, Prabhuji. We are ready.
Yes, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna devotees, Dandavat Pranam. Welcome to Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya. Today we are very fortunate to have the association of the place Pramod Nitai Prabhu. We will be sharing the nectar from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto number 5, chapter number 19, Sloka number 5. Prabhuji, over to you, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu.
Prabhuji, you want me to share the sloka or you will share, Prabhuji?
I have with me, Prabhu.
Okay, Prabhu.
Yeah. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari. Jaya Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari. Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana. यशोदानन्दन व्रज जन रञ्जन यमुनतीरावनचारी यमुनतीरावनचारी जय राधा माधव कुञ्जविहारी जय गोपीजनवल्लभा गिरिवरधारी यशोदनन्दन व्रज जन रञ्जन यशोदनन्दन व्रज जन रञ्जन यमुनतीरावनचारी यमुनतीरावनचारी हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे जय राधा माधव राधे जय राधा माधव जय राधा माधव राधा माधव जय अष्ट सखी निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय गुरुदेव 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 ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय नारायण नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत् नश्च प्रायेष्वभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमं वन्दे श्रीगुरुदीनतारणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्यमीश्वरम् हरि ओम तत्सत्. So, reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 5, Chapter 19, Sloka number 5. मर्त्यावतारस्त्वयिहा मर्त्या शिक्षणं रक्षो वध वधायैव न केवलं विभोः कुतो न्यात्यस्य रमता स्व आत्मनः सिता कृतानि व्यास व्यासनै ईश्वरस्य मर्त्यावतारस्त्व इह मर्त्या शिक्षणं रक्षो वदन्नैव न केवलं विभोः कुतो न्यात्यस्य रमतः स्व आत्मनः स्थिता कृतानि व्यसनाश्वरस्य Hare Krishna. Yes. Translation by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. It was ordained that Ravana, chief of Rakshasas, could not be killed by anyone but a man, and for this reason, Lord Ramachandra, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, appeared in the form of human being. Lord Ramachandra's mission, however, was not only to kill Ravana, but also teach mortal beings that material happiness centered around sex life or centered around one's wife is the cause of many miseries. He is self-sufficient, supreme personality of Godhead, and nothing is lamentable for him. Therefore, why else could be he subjected to tribulation by kidnapping of Mother Sita? Purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. When the Lord appears in this universe in the form of a human being, he has two purposes as stated in Bhagavad Gita. Paritranayam sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkritam. To destroy the demons and protect the devotees. To protect the devotees, the Lord not only satisfied them by his personal presence but also teaches them so that they will not fall down from devotional service. By his personal example, Lord Ramachandra taught that the devotees that is better not to enter married life, which is certainly followed by many tribulation as confirmed in Srimad Bhagavatam. En maitunadi grahamedi sukam ihi tucham kandurenayana karor iva dukkha dukkham trapre tra प्यन्तिनेह कृपणबहु दुःख भाजः कंदुतैवं मनसजं विशेषत धीरः. Kripanas, those who are not advanced in spiritual knowledge and who are therefore just the opposite of Brahmanas, generally take to a family life, which is concession for sex. Thus, they enjoy sex again and again, although that sex is followed by many tribulations. This is warning to devotees. To teach this lesson to devotees and to human society in general, Lord Sri Ramachandra, although the Supreme Personality of Godhead, himself underwent a series of tribulation because he accepted a wife, Mother Sita. Lord Ramachandra underwent these austerities, of course, only to instruct us. Actually, he never has any reason to lament for anything. Another aspect of Lord's instruction is that one who accepts a wife must be faithful husband and give her full protection. Human society is divided into two classes of men, those who strictly follow the religious principle and those who are devotees by his personal example. Lord Ramachandra wanted to instruct both of them how to fully adopt the discipline of the religious system and how to be beloved and faithful husband. Otherwise, he had no reason to undergo apparent tribulation. One who strictly follow religious principle must not neglect to provide all facilities for complete protection of his wife. Therefore, there may be some suffering because of this, but one must nevertheless endure it. This is the duty of a faithful husband. By his personal example, Lord Ramachandra demonstrated this duty. Lord Ramachandra could have produced hundreds and thousands of Sita from his pleasure energy, but just to show the duty of a faithful husband, he not only rescued Sita from the hands of Ravana, but also killed Ravana and all the members of his family. Another aspect of the teaching of Lord Ramachandra is that although the Lord Vishnu, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and his devotee may apparently suffer from material tribulation, they have nothing to do with such tribulation. They are Mukta Purushas, liberated person, and under all circumstances. It is therefore said in Chaitanya Bhagavata, Yata Deka Vaishnavera Vyavahara Dukkha Nischaya Janita Tata Paramananda Sukha. A Vaishnava is always firmly situated in transcendental bliss because of engaged in devotional service. Although he may appear to suffer material pains, his position is called transcendental bliss in separation, viraha, the emotion a lover and a beloved feel when separated from one another are actually very blissful, although apparently painful. Therefore, the separation of Ramachandra from Sita Devi as well as the consequent tribulation they suffered is but another display of transcendental bliss. This is the opinion of Srila Vishwanatha Chakravarti Thakura. ॐ ज्ञानतिमिरन्दस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंदा। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरि ओम तत्सत। हरे कृष्णा। Prabhu, my video is not there?
Now it's okay, Prabhu. It has come back, Prabhu.
Yeah. So very nice sloka and purport, especially for us, the Grasta and practicing devotees in Krishna consciousness. So Prabhupada in this purport is saying a very strong statement. So we have to understand why Prabhupada says and what is the sloka which says in this. So we will discuss 4 things here. One is uh, first one is Paritranaya Sadhuram. The Lord comes to protect his devotees and kill the demons. And second, to accept the wife means to accept the so many problems. So for this we have to understand the clarification. And third one is at anyone who goes into the household life are basically in Maya. So third clarification, we should understand that Rama banishing Sita. So in this purport, even though many points are there, we'll try to discuss as far as possible. So the first point is the Lord appeared millennium after millennium. So whenever the Lord comes, you can see that the Lord is promising that he'll be coming millennium after millennium. Yada yada hi dharmasya glanirбhavati. So whenever there is decline in religious principle, the Lord will appear. This is the promise. So the Lord, however, he can appear in whatever form he wants, guna, lila, and whatever the time he wants. And this is the promise of the Lord. So if you see whatever we make in our material life, we do it as a promise or whatever it is, but it is not consistent. If you take up one thing day after day, week after week, month after month, we may not able to do it. It is not we may do it. It is not consistent. But Krishna says, I will come every day, every million, whenever there is a decline in religious principle, I will come. This is promise, and it is going on from time immemorial. So this is the promise of Krishna. So you can see the example of the pastime of Lord Nrsingadev. So whenever his devotees call him. So he's come as in the form of a Narsingadev. And what time he has come? He's come in the whenever the devotee is in trouble, he comes. In what form? In form of Lord Narsingadev also is come. In the form. In what guna? He is come as a ferocious lion. He is ferocious to kill the demon, to kill Hiranyakashipu. So this is why. So in the pastime of Panduranga Vitala, a devotee, a praise to the Lord that my Lord, I am praying to you as a small child, and please, I have lost in the forest. So whenever I am lost, whenever I am in trouble, so you please come as a mother to me. He is praying to Lord Krishna that you are my mother. So you can see the analogy is that whenever a child is in trouble, the mother never thinks that, oh, I'm in this condition. Now, how can I go? So she will never say. And what time? Whenever the child cries, whether it is day, either morning or midnight or whatever it is, she never say, oh, this is midnight, now I'm sleeping, my child is crying, tomorrow morning I'll get up and go. So she will not say that. Similarly, the Lord, whenever the devotees are in trouble, immediately, in what condition, what state, he comes, no matter what he comes. So, this is why the Lord comes. Now, we will understand the first point in the purport, in the sloka, and purport. Prabhupada says, to accept the wife means to accept many tribulation. So, why it is said that? So, Srila Prabhupada is saying in Srimad Bhagavatam, this is very strong. As soon as one accepts the wife, means there is a problem. So is it that Bhagavatam saying? Is it that Bhagavatam is saying is women are bad, or they are in Maya? So let's understand this. If you further read in Srimad Bhagavatam, Srila Prabhupada says that, clarifies that woman is a representation of Maya. But also he clarifies he also says in the next line, for a woman, man can also be the representation of Maya. So not that woman only is in the Maya, or woman is having so many problems. So like that. So it is not a one-sided. So we should understand according to the circumstances why Srila Prabhupada and our Shastras say this. Sometimes the combination of the interaction can cause the complexities. So in Srimad Bhagavatam also it is said that woman is compared to fire, and man is compared to a butter. In it states in the shloka in Srimad Bhagavatam. So these are the statements are in Bhagavatam, but Prabhupada says man is great, woman is great. Not that this one, but when they come together, it is sometimes it becomes a complexities. And here in Srimad Bhagavatam it states, butter and fire is compared to man and woman. But butter is good, fire is good. When they come together, there is an explosion. So again in Srimad Bhagavatam 5.558, it says, Pumsa striya mituna bhava netam tayor mita hridaya granta ahu Ato griha kshetra sutapa vitair janasya moho yam aham mameti. Means the attraction between male and female is the basic principle of material existence. On the basis of misconception, which is together the hearts of male and female, one becomes attracted to his body. When one is attracted to the body, it becomes home. Ato griha kshetra. He has to accept house, home, property, then children, sutapa means relatives, vitar means wealth, he has to accept. Janasyamaho yam aham mameti aham. In this way, one increases life illusion and think the terms of I and me. Janasya moho yam aham mameti. So, life will be centered around I and me. So, this is stated in Srimad Bhagavatam. So, it is a general principle that the man and woman is bringing there a lot of complexities in this world. But you can also see in third canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, where it is described by the discussion between Kapila and Dehuti. It is said that the household life is considered to be the best boat for crossing material existence. And also Srila Prabhupada states in the purport also that in this Kali Yuga, Grihastha ashram is very good, particularly in Kali Yuga, because Grihastha ashram is like a family, having a fort around the castle. So it has protection for many things. So Srila Prabhupada is saying this in the purport. So family life is favorable. So in that perception, it gives many things so that we can see how a family life, a grihastha life, can be very good for devotional service. So, how can we understand this? So, in Srimad Bhagavatam, it says, one word is given that material body says it is, for the material body, the Sanskrit name is given Kleshada. So, what is Kleshada? Dha means to give. Dana, dha means, Klesha means suffering. So, material body is to give the suffering. Kleshada means. So, another word for material body is also said that Arthada. Arthada means Artha is great benefit. So, material body is suffering and the material body is also a great benefit. So, which one is it? Kleshada or Arthada? It is which gives a misery or which gives the great benefit. So, we can understand this. If you use our body for material enjoyment, then it is kleshada. It gives the sufferings. And if it is used in the service of Krishna, then it gives us the benefit. So this is how we understand this in a very favorable as to how grihastha ashram can be favorable to Krishna consciousness. So now, so we understand how this grihastha ashram can be favorable for Krishna conscious, one who strictly follow all the facilities for complete principles. So now we should understand why Sita was banished. So after the battle took place between Rama and Ravana, then Ravana was killed by Ram, and then Sita had to come back. So when Sita had to come back, so Ram asked for perform of Agni Pariksha. So everyone was bewildered. It was so hard for Sita, and all those devotees around was very, very mm, it was very hard for them to believe, because Sita Devi is very pure. So she says, "My dear Lord, I never even looked at Ravan. I never even had a eye-to-eye contact. I never even had an interaction with Ravan." So this was the statement made by Sita Devi. But Ram insisted that she has to undergo the Agni Pariksha to prove her chastity. Then Sita Devi agreed, and she says that, yes, if my words are not true, if my chastity is not there, Agni will burn me. Or if I'm very chaste wise to Lord Ram, Agni will protect me. I will come out. So she undergoes the Agni Pariksha, and she comes back, and she proves the chastity. So it was only the Maya. You can see that. You can see the Maya Sita Chaya, Maya Sita, which was touched, and this one interacted by to for Ravana. But the real Sita, he could not even touch Sita and see. So that was the purity of Sita. So then Lord Ram afterwards, after he was he was very happy, and he took Sita, and he was then went to Ayodhya. So he was ruling in Ayodhya and everywhere, and Ayodhya. So this went on for 2 years. So he was ruling, but then Ram wanted to check, or he sent a spy, what was the people was talking about him, saying about him, because he wanted to improve himself. So he sent a spy in and around his kingdom. So many spies went around the kingdom. Then so everybody was talking great about Lord Ram. So Lord Ram is a very Maryada Purushottam, and how even though Sita was pure, uh, a pure lady, pure this one, but still he made her to undergo Agni Pariksha, and everybody was talking very great about Lord Ram. But one washerman saying to someone that, what kind of a person he is? He allowed Sita to come. He had no for so many years she was being with Ravan. But what example is setting? What kind of a person he was? Like that, he was the washerman talking to someone. So one of the spy came and told Lord Ram. So Lord Ram, then after that, what he did was unthinkable. So he decided to banish Sita. So this is very, very difficult to understand. Even though Sita had proved her chastity, even though Ram knew that she is completely pure, so it is very, even though it is, even though the Ram has banished Sita, it was so hard to digest. So how to understand this? So there are few things to understand how why Ram did this, and the reasons behind this is number one. Actually, Ram did not banish Sita. When Sita came, he never kicked her and said, "Now you go out. I will do whatever I want, and you do whatever you want." He never did that. He never sent her from the home. But he arranged a place for Sita Devi to stay in Valmiki's Rishi's ashram, where many devotees were there, and the female uh, devotees were also there, and very, very spiritual place to stay. And there was a protection for Lord Sita Devi, and where the place is also very good, and there was a protection for the Sita Devi. He never actually sent her. So this was the reason. So the second reason is, so someone like a washerman spread the rumor about Ram's character. So Ram has to establish how a king should be. So he want to set a great example to the kingdom, to his praja. So Ram wanted to show that any leader who accept the position or responsibility, there should not be any kind of suspicion. So if one owns a position or leadership, he should act in such a way that the people will have full faith in him. So that is the example he wanted to set. See, he knew this. In future, Kali Yuga will be coming. The Kali Yuga is quarrel and hypocrisy. Therefore, Ram wanted to set a very high standard. One who accepts the position, he should be above suspicion. So that's why Ram wanted to set the higher principle for the future generations to come. The third one is the reason Prabhupada writes in the purport, therefore, the separation of Lord Ramachandra from Sita Devi, as well as consequent tribulation they suffered, is another display of transcendental bliss. This is the opinion of Srila Vishwanatha Chakravarti Thakura. That's what Prabhupada says in the purport, the third reason. Therefore, the separation of Lord Ramachandra from Sita Devi, as well as consequent tribulation they suffered, is but another display of transcendental bliss. This is the opinion of Srila Vishwanatha Chakravarti Thakura. So, the fourth and the final thing we can understand is when Durvasa Muni is speaking to Dasharath, what will happen? Durvasa Muni, when he was speaking to Dasharath, so then he was talking about his sons. What will happen to your future sons to come? And he will also say, you will have a son called Lord Ram. And Ram will be separated from his wife. Who said this? Durvasa Muni said this. Then Dasharatha was really, shocked. And he was thinking, why? Why he has to be separated from his wife? What will be the reason? So he asked Durvasa Muni. So Durvasa Muni explains to Dasharath that why he will be separated from his wife. Ram will be separated from his wife. So he tells the story about in many millions ago, the demigods and the demons will have a battle, there'll be a fight among the demigods and demons. So when the demigods was the demons was overpowered, then the demons was running towards the ashram of Bhrugumuni. So when they came to the Bhrugumuni, when Bhrugumuni was not there in the ashram and he had gone out, but Bhrugumuni's wife was there in ashram. So when these demons came and asked for the protection, and they tell that all the demigods will come and they will kill us. So please give us protection. So she opened the door and she gave the protection for the demons. When Lord Vishnu at that time he came and he saw she was giving the protection to demons. So Vishnu took this Sudarshan Chakra and killed the wife of Bhrugumuni. So Bhrugumuni came to the spot and he was shocked to see this. And immediately he saw Vishnu and asked, "What is that you did?" She said, then Lord Vishnu answered, "Yes, because your wife gave protection to the demons. That is why he did this. He gave the reason." But Bhrugumuni, it was so hard for him to judge us. He was so bewildered and he was so shocked to hear this. So that was not the punishment to give. So then Bhrugumuni also cursed Vishnu that in future you will have to suffer this. What is that? You will be separated from your wife. As I have separated you have separated my wife by killing her. So you will also be separated from your wife. So Lord Vishnu, although has the power to overturn this curse, he did not do that. He accepted the curse from Bhrugumuni and he went. And that's why Lamrad has to take this upon his head and he has to undergo this tribulation. This is also the one of the reason. So we may think that there is why Lord Ram banished Sita and why he has to do this. There is so many things. There is so many things is behind this. So only by the mercy of spiritual master, only by the mercy of great Vaishnava or from Guru, Sadhu and Shastra, we can understand such a intricacies and in the Shastra. So many people read Srimad Bhagavatam, and many people read Srimad Bhagavatam, Ramayana, Mahabharata. So they may not understand all the this one. So they said, why Ram has to do this? Even though Sita is a great lady and she's proved her chastity. So cannot understand this. So that's how we should understand from the liberated souls or the pure devotee of the Lord. So now, and also in the purport, it is said that a Vaishnava is always firmly situated in transcendental bliss because of engagement in devotional service. Although he may appear to suffer material pains, his position is transcendental bliss in separation, viraha. So a Vaishnava is situated in a transcendental bliss because of engagement in devotional service. So we may think that why the spiritual master suffer, or you may think that, for example, we see His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj, we see that he is suffering because we see in our eyes platform, our condition, our platform. Although he may appear to suffer material pains, his position is called transcendental bliss in separation. So in Prabhupada also, somebody asked the question, so what were you in your previous life, Srila Prabhupada? Or what was you in your previous life? So Srila Prabhupada says that, so far my present life is concerned, I do not remember any point of life when I was forgetful of Krishna. So Srila Prabhupada made this statement. So I was never a time there was forgetful, I was forgetful of Krishna. So a spiritual master is always liberated in any condition of life. He has not to be mistaken as an ordinary devotee or ordinary being. So the spiritual master is achieved by three the position of spiritual master is achieved by three processes. One is called sadhana siddha, that means who is liberated by regulative principles. One who follows the regulative principle is called sadhana siddha, by devotional service. Another is called kripa siddha. One is liberated by the mercy of Krishna and his devotees. And another one is Nitya Siddha, who is never forgetful of Krishna throughout his whole life. This is Nitya Siddha. So Prabhupada is saying, I never forgot about Krishna, or I was, anytime I was forgetful of Krishna. So Prabhupada is saying that. That means he's a Nitya Siddha. So Prabhupada further states that in the letter is that, so far I am concerned, I cannot say what I was in my previous life. He says, but one great astrologer, he did my chart, calculation. So he said that Prabhupada was previously a physician and he was sinless. Astrologer said that previously he was a physician and he was a sinless. Although Prabhupada says this, although I had immense opportunity to indulge in four principles of regulative life, he had an opportunity to do. So of course, everybody in this material world has got him an opportunity to do this. But Prabhupada says, Krishna always saved me. And also he said, throughout my life, I did not know what is illicit sex, meat eating, intoxication. I never knew that. So therefore, he writes again, and also he says that I don't know why you are asking this question. So far as my present life is concerned, I do not remember any point of life I was forgetful of Krishna. So this is why Prabhupada says in the purport, a Vaishnava is always a pure devotee. A Vaishnava is always firmly situated in transcendental bliss. Although we see they are taken many tribulations, just like Ram. I'll read this. One minute. Another aspect of teaching Lord Ram is that although Lord Vishnu, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and his devotees may apparently suffer from the material tribulation, they have nothing to do with such tribulations. So Lord Ram came to take, they are Mukta Purushas, liberated persons. Under all circumstances, it is therefore said that Lord Ram, although Vishnu, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he came to teach us how he went, even though he had tribulation, he has nothing to do with such tribulations. They are Mukta Purushas. And although Ram, in the starting of this purport, it says, There are two purposes why he has to, it's stated in this one, to protect the devotees and to satisfy by his personal presence. So because Ravan was only destined to be killed by the man, so he appeared Lord Ram appeared to kill Ravana. So now, to protect the devotees, the Lord not only satisfied by his personal presence, but also teaches them so that they will not fall from devotional service. That is the reason. So here Lord instructs that one who accepts the wife must be faithful husband. So here we should understand the important point that anyone who accept the instruction, accept the wife, must be faithful husband. Not that we get married and we give some protection and that's it, my duty is over. No, he says one must be faithful husband and give her full protection. So Prabhupada also writes in this, human society is divided into two classes of men, those who strictly follow the principle and those who are the devotees. So these two principles, but for a grahastha, although there is a tribulation in this one, grahasthasam, but we should follow the regulative principles and we should also protect the wife. Follow the religious principle. So here Lord Ramachandra, by his personal example, he wanted to instruct both of them how to fully adopt the discipline of the religious system and how to be beloved and dutiful husband. This was Prabhupada's right in the purport. So you have to be a grahastha should be a man should be a dutiful husband. Otherwise, he had no reason to undergo apparent tribulations. Who? Lord Ram. So, very, very nice purport Prabhupada is showing how to be a grahastha, although we are practicing Krishna consciousness. So, it is sex life is not the license to have sex, but for only the procreation. And also, a husband duty is to give full protection to the wife, and a wife is also be the wife also can serve the husband, and there both of them can simultaneously do devotional service. So this is the many points in Srila Prabhupada's purport, which is very, very nice, which is given. So these are some of the points which I try to cover. So I'll stop here. Any comments or questions? Please be free to comment.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you very much for the wonderful class. You actually covered three aspects of Lord's appearance, which is Paritranaya Sadhunam, Vinashaya Cha Dushkritam, and what should be the duty of a husband. And Lord Ramachandra has actually demonstrated that in his life. And also, you mentioned, why one should not get into Grahastha ashram, but if they are getting into Grahastha ashram, they have to be very faithful. A very nice point. And also, you touched upon one of the sensitive topics of banishment of Mother Sita, and you beautifully explained the reasons, scriptural reasons behind that. Thank you very much, Prabhu, for the wonderful class. I would request the devotees to share their comments or reflections or questions, please.
Hare Krishna, Pramod Prabhu, Dandavat Pranam.
Madhav Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
This is like after millions, we are getting your million years, we are getting your association. Sankarshan Prabhu, please don't leave Pramod Prabhu, please. You have to come every week.
Prabhuji is very, very busy, but despite his busy schedule, he has given some time. We have festivals month after month, and Prabhuji is engaged in that. Somehow he has given some time. Thank you, Prabhu.
It's wonderful, wonderful class, Prabhu. Especially Grahastas, you being a wonderful Grahasta, a very perfect example for all of us. Thank you, Prabhu. So nice.
Prabhu. Only by your association.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Dandavat Pranam. Thanks for the wonderful class, Prabhu. Prabhu, I missed this Bhrugumuni, that curse on Lord also. That part, can you please explain, Prabhu?
Yeah, when Dashrath, the Bhrugumuni's pastime, is it? I mean, the story of that. Why this one is it?
Why Lord got the curse to get separated from the
because
his consort.
Yeah. So when Bhrugumuni was outside of his ashram, he had gone out for the from his ashram. So at that time, there was a fight between the demons and demigods. So the demigods were always about to be killed. So they came running to the ashram of Bhrigumuni. When Bhrigumuni was out, his wife was there. So she gave the protection for the demons. So when Lord Vishnu came, so he saw that she was giving the protection to the demons. So Lord Vishnu killed the wife of Bhrigumuni. So when Bhrigumuni came back, he was so shocked to see that his wife was killed by Lord Vishnu. And then then he asked for what reason he killed his wife. So he said Lord Vishnu said that he was giving the protection to the demons. So for that, such a big punishment he was, and he was so shocked to see this, and then he cursed Lord Vishnu that in future you will also be separated from your wife. And then, so Lord Vishnu, although he has the powerful, can do anything. He is the Lord of the universe, but still he accepted the curse, and he never overturned the curse, and he took the curse on himself, and that he will come in. So he came as Lord Ramachandra to take this tribulation and to be separated from his wife Sita. So that was one of the reasons.
Thank you very much, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, one question, Prabhu. How to understand? Bhrigumuni is one of the, I think, very exalted personality, and is, I think, one of the Saptarishis, right, Prabhuji? Is father of.
Yeah.
So how such personalities actually curse the Lord? That's very bewildering, Prabhuji, really.
Yeah. You can see even Durvasa Muni also, he was so very angered. So these are all the like how the Lord wanted his devotees, or whenever the Lord comes, he'll come with the paraphernalia like his devotees and associates. So he wants his devotees to take part in the Leela, to show to the world that what is the example he wants to set, what is that he wants to show it to the world. So sometimes it can be that, maybe I may be speculating, so I will just get back to you on this, Prabhu.
Okay, Prabhuji, understand, Prabhu. I think it's the same Bhrigumuni who wanted to test who is the supreme among the three murtis, right? And then he went and kicked the heart
Kicked on the chest of Lord Vishnu. Yes. Correct, Prabhu.
I think he was also involved in the counter cursing, right, Prabhuji, between Daksha and I think the Nandi Dev in the past time.
Yeah, that is also.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Yes, Prabhu.
Any other questions or comments from the devotees? Prabhuji, I think there are no questions, Prabhu.
Yes,
So
Prabhu.
thank you very much, Prabhuji, for the very nice class.
Thank you.
And we can end today's session with the Vaishnava Pranam, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
Vancha kalpatarubhyasya kripa sindhobhyayasya
Patitanam
Pranam pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo.
Namo Namah. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki.
Vrinda ki jai. Granthara Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai.
Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you for the
Prabhuji.
opportunity.
Jagat Guru Shri Prabhupada ki jai. Thank you, Prabhu. Anta Koti Vaishnava ki jai. Nitai Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bol. Thank you, devotees. I will be ending the Zoom session. We will meet again tomorrow morning, same time. Hare Krishna.